Welcome to Dark Love Psychology. When a woman enters your world, does she adapt to your frame, or do you get pulled into hers? That single question determines attraction, respect, and long-term power dynamics in any relationship. This is not manipulation, it's frame control mastery. Because the man who controls the frame controls the reality of the interaction. Chapter 1. Understanding the frame. Imagine every conversation, every decision, every moment of your life is viewed through a specific lens. This lens is what we call a frame. It's your unique mental model, the perspective that shapes and defines how you interpret reality. It's not just what you see, but you see it. This frame dictates your emotional responses, your decisions, and ultimately, your outcomes. It's the subconscious operating system running your social interactions, constantly negotiating the context and meaning of every exchange, whether you're aware of it or not. In every interaction, frames collide, and one almost always becomes dominant. Consider this common scenario. A woman says to her partner, "You're late again." This statement isn't just about time, it establishes a frame of judgment. The unspoken message is, "You've failed to meet my expectations, you are in the wrong." If you immediately apologize profusely, feeling a rush of guilt, you have collapsed into her frame. You've accepted her reality, where you are the one who must atone. But what if you held your own frame? Instead of reacting defensively, you respond calmly, "Traffic was brutal, but I'm here now, and you have my full attention." This response doesn't accept guilt. It acknowledges the situation without validating the judgment. You've shifted the interaction back to your frame, one that is centered, confident, and focused on the present moment, not past transgressions. You are not reactive. You are in control of your own emotional state. This is the essence of frame control. It's the ability to define the context of an interaction on your own terms. The person with the stronger frame sets the emotional tone and directs the narrative. Think of it like a thermostat, not a thermometer. A thermometer simply reflects the temperature of the room. It reacts. A thermostat, however, sets the temperature. It acts. A strong frame acts upon the world. A weak frame is acted upon. Let's take another example. Two colleagues are given a difficult, unexpected project. One sees it through a frame of threat. "This is impossible. We're going to fail. This is a test designed to expose our weaknesses." Their reality is one of anxiety and impending doom. The other colleague sees the exact same event through a frame of opportunity. "This is a challenge. This is our chance to innovate and show what we're capable of." Their reality is one of excitement and potential growth. The event is the same, but the frames create two entirely different worlds. Inevitably, the frame of opportunity, being more robust and forward-looking, will pull the weaker, fear-based frame into its orbit. The stronger frame always leads. Chapter 2. Why frame matters in attraction. Women are emotionally tuned to sense dominance. Not physical dominance, but emotional leadership. If your emotions are easily influenced, she loses attraction. If your emotions influence hers, she feels drawn in. That's why confident men don't chase. They invite. They don't argue, they reframe. They don't seek validation, they grant it.
Woman, you talk to a lot of girls, don't you? Man, no, I don't.
A strong frame smirks. "Why, are you jealous already?" Frame control creates emotional polarity, comfort mixed with challenge.
Chapter 3. Common frame traps men fall into. Losing your frame often happens in subtle moments, not grand confrontations. It's a silent conversation of power and respect, and many men unknowingly surrender their position. Let's dissect 3 of the most common traps you might be falling into. The first, and perhaps most pervasive, is validation seeking. This is the subconscious need for her approval, the urge to prove you're good enough. It can manifest as bragging, trying too hard to be funny, or constantly checking if she's having a good time. The moment you start performing for her approval, you've handed her the controls. You're no longer the prize, you're the contestant. The second trap is defensiveness. This occurs when you feel challenged and react by over-explaining or justifying your actions, thoughts, or feelings. Remember this core principle. A man who is secure in his position feels no need to justify it. Over-explaining is a sign of insecurity. It signals that you believe her opinion of you is more valid than your own. For instance, if she questions why you were late, A defensive response is a long story about traffic, a phone call, and every minor delay. A frame-aware response is simple. Apologies, I got held up, but I'm here now. You look great. You acknowledge the issue without surrendering your composure. The third trap is emotional mirroring. This is when you instinctively match her emotional state instead of leading it. If she's anxious, you become anxious. If she's cold and distant, you become cold and distant too. While empathy is important, mirroring negative emotions creates a downward spiral where no one is leading. Your role is to be the emotional anchor, the calm in her storm. If she's having a bad day and is withdrawn, don't mirror her mood. Instead, provide a stable, positive presence. You don't have to solve her problems, but your unwavering calm can create the space for her to feel secure and find her own way back. Let's put this into a practical scenario. Imagine she cancels a date last minute with a simple text. Hey, so sorry, can't make it tonight. A reactive man might get angry, demanding an explanation, or become apologetic, asking if he did something wrong. Both reactions give away his power. The frame-aware response is calm, neutral, and unbothered. A simple reply like, "No problem. Let me know when you'd like to reschedule," is perfect. It communicates that your life doesn't revolve around her, you're not offended, and the ball is now in her court. This isn't a game. It's a demonstration of self-respect. That calm, unbothered energy is the true source of your power. Chapter 4. The Art of Reframing. In the chess game of social dynamics, not every move is a direct attack. Some are tests, subtle probes to see how you react under pressure. Getting defensive or argumentative is like knocking over your own king. The master move is reframing. This is the core skill of an emotional leader. It's the ability to take the emotional context of a statement, the frame, and gently replace it with a new one that is more empowering, without creating conflict. You're not denying their reality, you're simply offering a more constructive one. It's about perspective, not argument. Let's see how this works.
Hearn, you're so confident, you must flirt a lot.
Now, this is a classic test. She's framing your confidence as a sign of being a player. A defensive response, like, "No, I don't," validates her frame and puts you on trial. An arrogant agreement, like, "Yeah, I'm the best," confirms her negative assumption. Both are losing moves. The goal is to sidestep the accusation entirely and reframe the core trait, confidence, into something positive and non-threatening.
I just know how to make people feel comfortable.
See the shift? You've taken the label of flirt and replaced it with charismatic leader. You've reframed your confidence not as a tool for seduction, but as a quality that puts others at ease. You haven't argued, you've simply redefined. The frame has shifted from player to protector of the social vibe.
You're too calm, don't you care?
Here's another common test. Your composure is being framed as apathy or coldness. She's questioning your emotional investment. The knee-jerk reaction is to overcompensate. "Of course I care. How can you say that?" This immediately puts you on the back foot, trying to prove yourself. Instead, the powerful move is to reframe your calmness as a strength.
I just don't let small things shake me.
Instantly, the frame shifts. You are no longer cold or uncaring. You are in control and stable and resilient. You're communicating that your calmness isn't a lack of feeling, but a sign of inner strength. You're the rock in the storm, not the leaf tossed about by the wind. This is incredibly attractive because it signals emotional security. Let's explore a professional scenario. Imagine your boss says, "You're very quiet in meetings. I need more input from you." The implied frame is that you're disengaged or lack ideas. A weak response would be an apology or a promise to try harder. A powerful reframe would be, "I tend to process information fully before speaking. I find it leads to more impactful contributions when I do." Suddenly, you're not disengaged, you're deliberate, thoughtful, and strategic. You've turned a perceived weakness into a tactical strength. The art of reframing is about becoming the lighthouse, not the ship. People will constantly try to define your reality with their own frames, born from their insecurities, assumptions, or tests. Your job isn't to fight their waves, but to hold your ground and cast your own light. The goal isn't to win an argument, it's to gracefully redefine reality around your energy, establishing you as the calm center of any interaction. Chapter 5. Emotional Control, Frame Control. The foundation of all frame mastery is emotional regulation. When she teases, tests, or goes silent, Your reaction reveals your frame strength. Remember this rule. The person most centered emotionally always wins the frame. Example, she gets distant. You stay calm and grounded. She flirts with another guy to get a reaction. You smile, stay composed, and talk with confidence. She feels your calm, and subconsciously, she enters your world. Chapter 6. Creating your world. Frame mastery isn't about controlling her. It's about building a world so strong, she wants to be part of it. Your world has purpose. You know where you're going. Values. You stand for something. Boundaries. You decide what's acceptable. Energy. Calm, confident, focused. Women are drawn to men who make them feel safe and excited at the same time. That's what happens when she lives in your world. Not because you forced her, but because it's more stable and inspiring than hers. Chapter 7. Living as a frame master. Frame control is not a trick. It's a lifestyle. It means leading with emotional intelligence, calm strength, and clear purpose. When your presence shapes the energy in the room, when people adjust their tone around you, when she feels both safe and slightly challenged, that's when you've mastered the frame. She lives in your world, because your world feels better than hers. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to Dark Love Psychology for more insights and tips to help you succeed. And remember, attraction is energy, not effort. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next video.